Okay, so I'm gonna go out and get myself some gear for this weekend's game, the big fundraiser for Brody, and then just before we're going out the door, and then while we're on our way to go out the door, these guys who I'm ready to do a video on when I get back, don't no spoilers. These guys decide that they're gonna fire their coach. So Glen Gulutzan is out in one of the worst kept secrets that I can remember. I'm not sure why it took until a week after the season. Maybe they have somebody in line. Vino? We'll find out. The Flames in making this move, it's a smart move, and I will definitely factor that into what I'm about to talk about when I get back and when I post about the Flames. So it's going to be kind of a Calgary day. Um, the Flames had promised this year. They get Hamonic. They give up a first round draft pick to get Hamonic. It is, as Steve Dangle said last year, and somebody mentioned this in the comments, it is insane to give up a first round draft pick a year or further out from said draft. You can't be doing that. Look at what happened with Ottawa when they were only 60 games out, and they were 20 games into the season. They bring in Duchesne, and it all falls apart for them. And now it's a first round draft pick this year or next year, and next year's could be fantastic too. So draft picks really are like gold. You don't move them until you know that it's a rental. And it was a high price to pay for Hamonic, and in the end, it didn't work. The upgrade in goal didn't end up working out either. Smith got hurt at the exact wrong time. The team went into the tank. By the time Smith came back, they just couldn't get out of that dropping in the standings that they'd already started to do. So 84-point team. Gulutzan's done. I don't mind Gulutzan. He was an assistant in Vancouver. He was a head coach in Dallas. He seems like a decent enough guy. I don't know that he's necessarily. I mean, he's a good coach. I don't put him in that category of great coaches, and I don't see him as a guy that when he's hired, I say yes, it's going to turn that team around. I know I was kind of surprised when Calgary hired him. To be honest, I was actually kind of surprised, and then they had a good year last year, which made me say, well, maybe he's going to stick around longer than I thought, and now he's done. The Flames have a lot of soul searching to do this summer. This should just be the start. I don't think there's any chance that GM Tree Living's going to be out of a job. I don't think there's any chance that Brian Burke's going to be out of a job. But there are going to have to be some hard questions asked, and I'm going to do a video on that when I get back. But let me know how you guys feel about this. Gulutzan's out as GM or as coach. Does this fall on the GM? Does this fall on the coach? How much of this falls on Gulutzan? Did Gulutzan not adapt when the team was in the losing streak? Is that what cost him the job? Or did he just not have the manpower to do the job? Jankowski put up a ton of goals in the last game of the year. Does that mean that he was being deployed correctly? Are there players being played who shouldn't be? These are the kinds of things that'll normally cost a GM or a coach. I keep wanting to say GM, but a coach, his job, is just misplaying the roster and using the wrong guys at the wrong time, not dressing the right guys, dressing the wrong guys. It all adds up. Let me know your thoughts. Hit like and subscribe if you're browsing your way through. You just happened upon this video, and yeah, this is just it's a domino that's fallen, but I'm kind of surprised it's falling now and not right at the end of the season. But I don't think this will be the last one either. Montreal Canadiens fired the coach of Laval, their AHL team, and they had a bad record, but so Claude Julien will be back next year. Then it's weird to me. It's weird to me that they're holding Laval to a standard they're not holding the main parent club to. But anyways, that's a whole other video. This is about the Flames, and let me know your thoughts. I'll talk to you again soon.